let's talk a little bit about the Knicks. I didn't get to give a post-game reaction to yesterday's game, and I'll admit the reason why is because I didn't watch it. I was too busy watching the Oilers absolutely just whack the Stars, and the Stars having no answers, and the Stars being the Stars, and having all their late game troubles and early game troubles where the Stars go into another postseason with a lot of questions. So the fact that the Knicks 4-6, I missed out. I do know that Brunson had 30 plus. I think him and Cat had a big game, and there was a fun stat where this is the first tandem since Shaq and Kobe who have had these many points in a playoff game. Now, do I think Brunson and Cat are comparable to Shaq and Kobe? I'll let you answer it yourself. I think we know my answer, but I think we could probably start to make those comparisons. But here's the thing: if we start to make those comparisons, the only one that equals to making that comparison is you gotta win. Simply put, you got to win rings. We can't be comparing Brunson and Cat to Shaq and Kobe if they can't even get to the NBA Finals. You see what I mean? But I think with them forcing another Game 6, it puts a lot of pressure on the Pacers. And I don't know if I don't know. I think the Pacers can go home and, yes, get a home win and secure a home court win to get to the finals against the Thunder. But we'll just have to see, because there's kind of a different feeling when you took a 3-1 lead, and out of the last 3 games, the Knicks have won 2 because you were up 2-0, and now it's 3-2. In the last 3 games, because every game's a little different thing with kind of momentum and how a series goes ups and downs. But I just kind of feel the Knicks have re-grabbed momentum of this series, where if the Pacers just took full advantage of having a 3-1 lead and did what they did to Cleveland, did what they did to Milwaukee, and beat them in 5, okay, they're going to play the Thunder. But I think not winning in Madison Square Garden and leaving the door open, I think there's a chance the Knicks can come back. I really do. We haven't seen a 3-1 comeback in a while. And I think just with who the Knicks are, I know it's hard to say because they're down 3-2 in this series. I do think the Knicks, and it's a little bit of the Nova, in me. I like how there's a lot of Villanova players over there. But I do think the Knicks have a shot. And I do think the Knicks are a better team. Even though the record doesn't speak for it and they're down in this series, and Pacers might come back home for Game 6 and just blow them out of the water, and they end up going and playing the Thunder. But that's my thoughts on that. I think we'll just see. They left the door open. We'll just see what. Let me know, guys. Do you think the Knicks can get this thing to 7? Because after blowing a 3-1 lead, this going back to Madison Square Garden for Game 7, winner take all. There's parts of me that think, the ball's going to bounce the right way for the Knicks. As Brunson's throwing up a prayer at the end of the game, it's going to go in. I don't know, but again, could be totally wrong. We'll just see. That's my thoughts on that.